Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. This is my UK Open, PDC UK Open tournament darts through, where we saw the new UK add the UK Open trophy to his TSN of the trophies that he's already won in terms of the World Championship, the Premier League darts, and the Transam. Yeah, that's it, the Transam darts as well. And I don't really count World Series finals as a major, to be honest, but entitled to your opinion. But yeah, he ended up defeating James Wade in the final. James Wade, the former three-time UK Open champion, in the final, 11-2. Demolition job, wasn't it, from on James Wade in the final. And you know what? I was one. I just thought with the schedule of the Premier League and the UK Open on the same week, I thought it would get to the ice of Yetler and Humphreys in the end, not having that full week off, not having them days off. But to be fair, didn't affect you at all. It did affect the other Premier League players in terms of Humphreys and Humphreys and Aspinall. So it did have an effect on some Premier League players, apart from one, and best player won the tournament for me. You can't argue with it. You can't argue with the best player winning the tournament, and that was And there is some people saying, it's boring. It's saying it's not fair. It always wins everything. Well, it doesn't, does it? It doesn't always win everything. And yes, we will. It did get tested throughout the whole tournament. He got tested against Peter White, that's the decider. He got tested against Christopher Tazzi, who is a solid operator as well. And the problem is, against you need to average over 100 to even have a chance against him, in my opinion. So it was good to see James Wade make the tournament one, wasn't it? James Wade make the tournament one. I think James Wade could be in trouble though in terms of his actions at the UK Open. With the comments that, I don't think the comments that he made, that's his opinion in terms of the comments about two of the players that are in the Premier League that shouldn't be in there, in his opinion. But James Wade could be in trouble in terms of getting new Humphreys on the net, because before the handshake for the first yet, James Wade did new Humphreys on the net. So I think that's a bit inappropriate from James Wade, to be honest with you. But we'll see if anything comes of that. We'll see if anything comes of that. But removing them, James Wade, it was just great to see James Wade finally have a tournament one then, wasn't it? The former multiple major winner make a one out tournament. He loves the UK Open, doesn't he? He's won it 3 times as well, and reached the final. Obviously, this sounds like I'm just not really talking much about you. What do we need? The thing with UK is we don't really need to say any more about him, do we? It's just what it is, isn't it? It's just mental, absolutely crazy, just averaging over 100 consistently. I can't remember the last time had an average below 100. I can't even remember. Obviously, there is during the day where he does average below 100, and then he ups his game. Then he ups the average during the day. And but I think I said it in my Premier League darts predictions. I finished done by Humphreys for probably all the majors, to be honest with you, because I really can't see, as much as we've had new major winners recently, I think that's going to come to an end now, personally. Because I just think Yetter and Humphreys, they are levels above. They actually are levels above everyone else. Yetter and Humphreys are in the one postcode battle with each other, while Van Duren is in that third. Van Duren's got that third spot sealed in the PC Order Merit, and everyone else is bottom to be the fourth best player in the world. And yeah, it's been mad, hasn't it? For his age as well. For looking at his age, and he's already won, what, 4 of the majors already? UK Open, World Championship, Premier League Darts, and the Twan Summer Darts. For his age as well. And it's just a joke, isn't it? It's just a joke how good he is, how good Yetter is as well. It's just a joke. In a good way. In a good way, by the way. But in terms of the other results, Johnny Curtin obviously lost out to Yetter in the semi-finals, but again, still did one from Johnny Curtin. Reached the final, the Masters, reached the semi-finals of the UK Open. So he's had a good start to the year. Good start to the year, Johnny Curtin. Josh Walk, you know what? It might have been a missed opportunity for Josh Walk not to reach the final. Not to reach the final for Major. But Josh Walk, I still think it's a good tournament from him as well. Good tournament from him. Because we were questioning Josh Watt's hype, weren't we? Questioning his hype, where he hasn't not done much in terms of major, making the one at a major. But he's reached the semi-finals. So that is still technically a one for Josh Watt. Quarter-final results, defeating the Times of Chian Van Veen 10-4. Josh Watt defeating the National 10-7. That's what I'm saying with some Premier League players. This is dodged them in the end. Curtin defeating Michael Smith 10-8. See, people say Michael Smith, it's a good tournament for Michael Smith. I don't think it is, because Michael Smith, as much Curtin, John Curtin's been in form this year, you'd be thinking with Michael Smith, you know what, Michael Smith would actually go far. Could have easily went far, Michael Smith, but I think Michael Smith, it's a good tournament for Michael Smith, but it's a bad tournament for him because of how the tour has opened up for Michael Smith. So it's a missed opportunity mainly for Michael Smith, but at the same time, no one expected Smith to step this far with the form that he was in. And obviously James Wade defeating Luke Humphreys 10-9 in a very, what a comeback, wasn't it? What a comeback from James Wade to defeat Luke Humphreys. And it looks like the UK Open is a bit of a nemesis, isn't it, for Luke Humphreys? In terms of the last 15 results then, obviously you can see there, Josh Watt defeat World Class 10-6, the defeat Fantastic 10-8. So, by the way, UK has been tested in this tournament, and there we go. UK average below 100, so that's the only time it probably hasn't averaged below 100. So, Curtin defeated Shunya 10-4, Astronaut defeated Wilmot Connor 10-8. Wade got the win against Robert Owen 10-8. Humphreys did a demolition job on Wayne Choice 10-2. Jim Van Veen beating Dame Hetton in the last set decider. And probably the worst day of the tournament was Michael Smith and Dimitri Van Bird, where both players didn't turn up at all with their A game. And I think that's the worst average for a defending champion as well, from Dimitri Van Bird as well. In terms of the last 32 results, Humphreys got a 10-0 win over Wineshill, a 4-1 White Watts of the Minehead favourite, with Tasty 10-8 win over Chisnall, O'Connor winning 10-3 against Surfits, Cross winning 10-9 against Noppet, Josh Watt winning 10-9 against Ross Smith, Michael Smith winning 10-7 against Madison Wasmer, Keaton winning 10-7 against Suter, Gian Van Veen winning 10-7 against Stephen Burton, Arsenal winning 10-2 against Jurgen van der Velde, James Wade winning 10-9 against Sam Menzies, Robert Owen, of course, knocking out Mike Van Duren 10-8. Yeah, it wasn't Brian Van Duren, was it? Yes, we will, but can't take anything away. Terrain Motamina did it well on Saturday. Terrain Motamina just fucking raised his hands about, didn't he? Saying, what can I do? Terrain Motamina played well against you Humphreys. But this is what I'm saying. He can still even have his 100 against you, and he still ends up doing the job on you, basically. Vandenberg 10-9 win over Chris Dorby. Sunja 10-9 win over Dylan Shervin. Ryan Joyce 10-3 win over Danny Yelby. Dame Hetter 10-7 win over Connor Stott. I don't know what I've done here. There we go. In terms of fourth round, you can see there, I'm not going to read all of them. Ended up beating Peter White 10-9. Any other surprises there? Connor Stott winning the asset decided against Durham Price, informed Durham Price as well. That was another notable result as well. Johnny Caton doing a damn decent job with Darry Anderson. Obviously, Luke Humphreys was pushed to the wire by Bull Creams as well. And Danny Albee beating Brendan Doran. That's another notable result, you could say. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of notable results. And of course, Surfits beating Woodhouse 10-6 was probably another one as well. Where are we at here? So, fourth round. These were the third round results. You can see on the screen, so you can have a look at that. It was a win for Darts, wasn't it? Taryn Menzies beating the cheat, that is Dom Taylor. So that was a win for Darts fans as well. Jose D'Souza beating Jimmy Van Stee. I think that was a bit of a shock because Jimmy Van Stee is the one coming through, bursting onto the scene, isn't he? While Jose D'Souza has just had a downfall, hasn't he, in his starting career? So that was a bit of a shock. Ball Queens beating Mickey Mansell, bit of a shock, kind of a shock. Mickey Mansell, same finalist at Twan Sam Darts, so that was a coup for Ball Queens. Dylan Severn beating Nickel Sprinter, even though that is a 50-50 game. I would expect Sprinter to win that. Town Wids using sitting out on Suter. That was another one where Town Wids had a great world championship, didn't they? But then it's just going to be Town Wids again this year, where it doesn't turn up until the World Darts Championship. And of course, Jeffrey Craft had to withdraw, so Adam Hunt got a bye into the next round. Second round results then. In terms of second round results, trying to have a look here. Not really. Not many shots really in terms of second round. Just trying to see. Karen Crabtree winning 6-1 against Andy Burtons. I thought that would be close to them. Yeah, not really. I don't think there's any shock results in the second round, really. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Yeah, Classen's not the same player that he once was. Let's be real. Thibaut Courtois, I think that's a bit of a shock. The way that he lost that game to Tom Sites. Tom Sites, who's a qualifier as well, but brilliant performance from Tom Sites as well. But yeah, I would say that was the only shock of the second round was Thibaut Courtois. Not a shock on who won, but a shock in terms of storyline, how Tom Sites did win. And of course, these were the first round results. In terms of first round, I don't really see any shots there, to be honest with you. Tal sets, yeah, probably. Probably a shock, using 6-1. Wesley Prizer then not turning up. There's Town 12-3. And Matt Top, yeah, I would say Matt Top was another shot in the first round as well. Matt Top using 6-0. But to be fair, you could say Matt Top hasn't been the same since, has he? So what does this mean then for the UK Open? What does this mean for the PC or the Merit then? Johnny Curtin has moved up 1 place to number 5 in the world. Bunton's dropped down 1 place. Demhet has moved up 3 places to number 7 in the world. Chisnell has dropped down 2 places to number 9. Price dropped down 1 place to number 10. James Wade has moved up only 2 places, hasn't he, to number 12, which is a bit of a waste of time then, isn't it? Even reaching the final, to be honest with you. Peter White has dropped down 2 places to number 14. Josh Watts moved up 2 places to number 15. Josh Watts has now moved into the top 16. Anderson drops down to number 16. Michael Smith moved up 2 places to number 17. Ross Smith up 1 place to number 18. Weinzierl dropped down to number 19. Vandenberg has dropped down 4 places to number 20. Mike Decker has moved up 3 places to number 21 in the world. Dowderney's moved up 1 place to number 24. Gian Van Veen's moved up 2 places to number 25. Andrew Dildon's dropped down 6 places to number 27. Wayne Joyce moved up 1 place. Whitty Edhouse moved up. Whitty Edhouse moved down 1 place. Woodhouse moved up one into the top 32 in the world. Watermina's moved up to number 34. Watermina now closing in the top 32 in the world. Brendan Doran, Wayne from Barneville dropped down 1 place. Mickey Mansell up 1 place. Kevin Doris dropped down 1 place. Madison Smith up 1 place. Ricky Evans dropped down 1 place. William O'Connor's moved up 1 place. Victor Vainsworth dropped down to number 49. Fionn Hempel dropped down to number 53. Robert Owens moved up to number 57 in the world. Nick Denny's dropped down to number 58. Thomas Stotts moved up 1 place. Dean Burns moved up 3 places. Surface and Den Sevens dropped down 1 place, and Wayne Merkel dropped down 5 places. But in terms of the projected order merit, this is what the projected order merit will look like by the end of the year, potentially. So potentially we could see as the world number 1. We could see Bunton in the top 4. We could see Dedeker number 8 in the world. Could see James Wade back in the top 10 as well. Danny Noppert into the top 10 as well. But this is only a predicted. Basically, this is a predicted, projected order merit by the end of the year. What could happen by the end of the year? We could see Darren Price potentially drop down to number 22 in the world, potentially. We could see Peter White drop down as well. So that's what is projected to look like in terms of the top 27. In terms of next page, we could see Martin Newman in the top 32. Where is Nathan Aspinall, actually? Oh dear. Nathan Aspinall could have a stinker in terms of the Order of Merit, protected Order of Merit, Aspinall. I think he must be number 28 in the world, surely. Where is Aspinall? Yeah, I can't see Aspinall dropping out of the top 32, so it must be number 28 in the must be number 28 in the world. And that's the last page of the projected Order of Merit. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, the tournament beyond UK, and I thought there'll be. I didn't expect any of the Premier League players to win the UK Open just because of the tight schedule as well. Having the UK Open and the Premier League Darts on the same week, I thought it would get to all the Premier League players, but didn't get to to be fair. And that's scary, isn't it? And that's what's scary about it. That didn't get to he still ended up winning the UK Open despite playing the Premier League on Thursday. And this is where some people might wave the white flag, may wave the white flag as well. So, but yeah, the best player won the tournament, and he was the best player in the tournament. And I know people might complain about me saying you're not really giving him much credit. I mean, what else can I say? What else can I say? I've already gave him whose credit at the World Championship, when he won the World Championship, when he reached the World Final as well. And it's just a normality now. Yeah, they're winning the tournament. It's a normality now. So that's why. But it's still incredible what he's done in darts at his age as well. Winning 4 major trophies. So already at his age as well. I don't think that's ever been done, has it? Has that ever been done? No, it hasn't. Let's be real. So it all depends what are we hyping him up to be, and that's the only problem. If we are hyping him up to beat Phil Taylor's record of major titles, absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance, because it's like I'm taking the shine away from Phil Taylor, but let's be real, Phil Taylor, when he was dominating and winning all them titles, we weren't getting new major winners. The major winners in the Phil Taylor days were just the same. Was just the same players that were winning the majors. Whether it wasn't Phil Taylor, it was always going to be James Wade or Wayne van Barneveld back in that time, winning the major. And of course Van Duren when he came on as well, and then Aiton Lewis when he won his world titles, back-to-back world titles as well. So it's only 5 players, let's be real. Well, darts these days, you can see, while in darts these days, you can still, a lot of these players can still win a major. A lot of them can still win a major. Because you only need to turn up against Seattle. If you turn up with the same A game as Seattle, then and you end up beating him, all of a sudden, it all opens up. It all opens up for me. Also, Seattle has been sensational. It's been sensational, hasn't it, from Seattle? I think he's already going to be. Well, people say he's already in the top 5 greatest players of all time. I disagree. I massively disagree, because I still think he needs to win multiple. So he probably needs to win another world championship for me. So he probably needs another win a win another world championship, maybe another Premier League darts as well. So basically, he basically needs 2 trophies of each competition, basically, to be in the top 5. Greatest players of all time, because he got Phil Taylor. I don't think anyone's catching Phil Taylor, let's be real. No one's catching Phil Taylor. Phil Taylor's record of titles, this is absolutely ridiculous. It really is. I'm shocked he can walk in this house, got that many titles, Phil Taylor. So I don't think Phil Taylor is catchable, even though we see this young man coming through. I don't think Phil Taylor's record is ever going to be catched, in my opinion. Which is why he's the greatest darts player of all time, and still is. So the aim for Yeto is to probably, by the end of his starting career, is to probably get in the top 5 greatest players of all time. Van Duren is still the 2nd greatest player of all time for me. Just because of the titles he's won. He's won multiple titles as well in each tournament. Eric Pristo still number 3 for me. I think he's still number 3. And then you got number 4 and number 5, where you are probably battling it out in terms of number 4 and number 5. Because you can put Barney in there, you can put Darry Anderson in there. You can put, you know what? If Yeto and Humphreys continue the way they're doing, I think them two will be in the mix as well, to be in the top 5 greatest players of all time. I think Peter White's probably top 10 greatest players of all time. I don't think he's top 5, as much as he is a back-to-back world champion and he's won other majors as well. But yeah, you know what? Peter White could maybe be in the discussion as well. Adrian Lewis, since he won back-to-back world titles, he's not won anything else since, and we've seen the downfall in his career, nowhere to be seen now. And for me, I still think Adrian Lewis is a waste of time for me. I think he is a waste of time, because at that time, when he won back-to-back titles, everyone was looking at him thinking, oh, hang on a minute, he could take over his mentor, which was Phil Taylor, who was his mentor. But he wasn't committed enough, Adrian Lewis. He wasn't committed enough. Whatever excuses he will make and whatever reasons that is for, I don't think it was done enough from Adrian Lewis on that downfall. So yeah, I think he's had a better career than Michael Smith already. You can just say that on the trophies. But this is what I'm saying. We're missing out a lot of these darts players in the top 10 greatest players of all time. John Part, another one, who's been a 2-time PDC world champion. He's still in the top 10 for me. Is Yeto in the top 10? I don't think so. Not yet for me. People be like, oh, the disrespect you're putting on Yeto's name. Yeah, he's been sensational, done it in one. He's been sensational, but I've already said what he needs to do. He needs to get another world championship, in my opinion. He needs to get a world mass player under his belt. He needs to get. He needs to be a 2-time world champion. He needs to probably win another Premier League as well. I don't think it matters about winning another UK Open, to be honest with you, like them type of tournaments. But in terms of the big style tournaments, he probably needs multiple trophies. Then he can be in that top 5 greatest players of all time conversation. And this is what we've been saying before our door. We're missing out James Wade as well. Yes, James Wade has not been a world champion, but James Wade has won every other major trophy. James Wade, pretty much. and we're missing him out as well in terms of great stars players in terms of top 10. But obviously people see the World Darts Championship as the big one, don't they? Which is why they probably put Case above James Wade. So, but yeah, but anyways, but that's my thoughts on in terms of the great stars players conversation. I don't think he's anywhere near top 5 yet, in my opinion. As much as he's been an absolute sensation for me. I think he struggles to get in the top 10 as well at this moment in time. Yes, he's won the World Championship, but John Part has won more World Championships than Uketa. So it's not me disrespecting Uketa, not me disrespecting him. I've David Prates, and this impact he has made in darts is absolutely never been seen before. Do I think Uketa will be in the top 10 greatest darts players of all time by the end of his darting career? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do I think he'll be in the top 5? Possibly. But we're just missing out all these darts players that have played in the past. Like, it's confetti. Missing them out, it's confetti. Like, oh yeah, just push over the shoulder. But we've had so many darts players who've been world champions as well. John Part also, I'm pretty sure John Part won another major as well. But yeah, it's like in football. When you're counting these major trophies, aren't we? So, but yeah, done you for that anyways. The UK Open tournament belongs to Uketa, as he adds the UK Open to his trophy collection, which will be many more trophies to come for Uketa, this young man, a teenage sensation, and continues the way he's going. He will easily be in the top 5 great stars players of all time, and will definitely be in the top 10 great stars players of all time. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below on everything I spoke about down below in the comments, and take care, stay safe, and see you all later. See you all in the next video. As you hear, as the UK Open trophy to his trophy collection for the young sensation.